Hi, hello, and welcome to Reeling by Cinema Express. We have Akshara Haasan and Raja Ramamurthy sir with us. Welcome to our show.
Hi.
Hi, it's good to see you. So, once again, a virtual conversation thanks to COVID. First question வந்து நான் அக்ஷரா மேம் கேட்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So, looking at your filmography and your body of work, I'm unable to find a pattern. நீங்க எப்படி how you choose a script, எப்படி ஒரு படம் choose பண்றீங்க, what you look for in a script. அது அந்த ingredients என்னால ஸ்பாட் பண்ண முடியல. What do you actually look for in a script?
The soul.
Okay.
I look for the soul, and if that soul comes and connects with mine, and I can do it 100%, and if I feel like I strongly believe in it, 100%, and I can 100% give to it, and it strikes a chord in here for me. If that happens, I'm there.
So for the first time, you're shouldering a film on your own. So how different is it? So is it an extra responsibility, or how do you see it?
Honestly, it didn't hit me till a few days ago. I'm like, oh my god, yeah. Like, oh, yo, okay. I kind of was like a bit nervous and all that, but then I was like, okay, it is a, a responsibility to do the right thing,
Hmm.
and since it's on my shoulders, it is my responsibility to make the film go out there as much as possible in the best way that I can, and to it's a conscious decision that I took is that to make a film, it takes a team. To put it out there, it also takes a team. It doesn't take one person. So that is what has been making me go through this whole thing. And I'm honestly honored to have this kind of responsibility. There's no pressure. I'm actually enjoying it.
Okay. How similar is Pavitra to Akshara?
Not at all, actually. She's quite
Okay.
different.
Hmm.
And she's a 19-year-old girl who comes from an Orthodox family. It
Hmm.
was very interesting for me to do because it's quite far off from the kind of person I am, and that was quite challenging for me, you know. And I honestly found that I like to do different things. I don't like sticking to one type of character, and I guess that's uh, a lot of different characters interest me. So being an actor, you get to play different kinds of people and live their lives. So I guess, yeah, that this was a new
Okay.
life I got to learn from.
So
Hmm.
when Achcham Madam Naanam Payirppu was pitched to you, did you have
Hmm.
any apprehensions, or was it a no-brainer?
No, it was honestly Raja sir was quite clear about the whole what he wanted to achieve and how he wanted to execute it, and that was very clear, and that was something that I'd seen after a while. And I kind of that made me believe in the project and the character even further.
You assisted people throughout the years, like before you came in front of the camera as an actor. You are behind the
Mm-hmm.
camera as a AD, and you are assisting projects. So how
Mm-hmm.
does that help the actor in you?
It definitely helped me understand that what goes in behind the technical side of making a film. It helped me understand how to perform better. And even like the simplest thing, it is important to know what frame or what lens the DOP is using, because then your actions either go little louder or little lesser. So that is one of the things that was useful. And then the script, I've authored. I can understand little more of what the director wants, because as a technician, you have a different mindset. As an actor, you have a different mindset. So to combine the two was quite interesting, and I enjoyed thoroughly.
I believe Achcham Madam Naanam Payirppu's major motive, or the inclination to do this film, is to make people think about the patriarchy or the chauvinism that's inherent in our society. If you had to say one suggestion or one idea that could make a difference in the mindset of people, so what would it be?
I don't think I'm the right person to be answering this, to be honest.
Okay.
Uh, but I think we just need to make each other feel more equal and see the person for who they are than what gender they are.
Just looking at the promos, if I had to draw some parallels, or from the vague idea we have about the subjects, I find it vaguely similar from the community the girl is shown, and the questions she's being asked. So I find it similar to Arangetram, Balachander sir's Arangetram. So is it inspired, or is it inspired from that film in some way, or does it have
That
something nothing to do with that film?
this I think is a question Raja sir can answer, and he needs to answer because he will be a better person to give you this answer.
Yeah, please.
See, it's not inspired from Arangetram, but
Okay.
the movie I would like if I were to pitch this movie to you, I would call this John Hughes meets K. Balachander sir.
Okay.
So it kind of the characters, the setting is kind of, I think it was subconsciously I was inspired by KB sir's film. So it's kind of John Hughes who did 16 Candles, who wrote Home Alone, who's known for coming of age films, right? So I mean, John Hughes meets K. Balachander is the perfect way to describe this film, right? But it's not inspired from Arangetram. It is
Okay.
inspired from K. Balachander sir's oeuvre,
Just general the universe.
the body of work, yeah. But it's
Okay.
not, it wasn't conscious, it was subconscious.
Okay. So extension of that. So if you had to direct this film for a mainstream, sorry, for a theatrical release, would it have been a different approach, or like would you have even written the script differently if it were a theatrical release?
100%. 100%. Only 20% of whatever you're going to see in the present version would have been done for the theatrical release. It would have been a completely different film. I wouldn't have the creative liberty to create something like this for a theatrical release. Even the terms of narration, the visual language we've used for the movie would have been it would have been a completely different film. I would have made a lot of compromises.
So if I'm not wrong, this was shot before the pandemic or during the pandemic. I'm not really sure.
That's right. Yeah.
Before the
Before the
pandemic.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Would the same film be possible during this kind of situation with all the restrictions in place?
I think so, because I mean it is an independent film, so it was shot using limited resources, limited locations, limited actors. So we had all those constraints. So I mean, we had just like on set we didn't have more than 3 actors performing in a scene. The crew was a little large. I mean, it was around 20 to 30 people, but I think we would have managed with a lot of precaution. Yes.
Okay. The question's for you, Akshara. So
Yes.
somehow all your films have been all at least your roles have been pretty much serious ones. Can we expect you to see you in a fun film doing a fun role?
Yeah, soon.
Is it in the slate, or you're hoping to do it?
It's already in my slate. I feel with our project, it might be a little more lighter. Don't you think, Raja?
I think
Sir?
it's a fun film. It's a happy film. It's a fun film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has done comedy in this film, so it's a happy, like lightweight entertainment.
From whatever we see, I thought it's going to be a heavy-hearted film that's going to talk about something serious.
It's a coming of age dramedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It deals with heavy themes, but I think it's a fairly fun film.
Okay. Writing a film with a female protagonist as the lead.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you get into the world of women? So, do you collaborate with the female writers during the process, sir? So, how does your writing work?
So I don't collaborate with female writers. This was written by me, but I send it around. I send it around to people who I trust. They read it. They give me feedback. Even during the shoot, during the pre-production, my cinematographer read the script. So I mean, everybody. I mean, it's 90 to 95% female cast and crew. So they all read it. They all gave me suggestions. And even during the shoot, I mean, when I had some concern, if what I'm doing is right, I opened it up to the crew. Say, am I getting this right? So I mean, they all helped. So I mean, they all made sure we're all one with the vision, and they're making the film that we want to make. So.
Okay. So Akshara, like, ask this question to you. So,
Okay.
can you know the status of Agnes? So, have you shot your portion? So, has the film
Yeah,
been
I
completed?
have. That I don't know how much I can give out in the information, but we're still shooting. Because of COVID, a lot of things got stalled. So that I don't think I'm in the position to answer anything about that right now.
Okay. So at which point did Akshara become a part of the script? So did you like did you think about casting her halfway through script, or after writing the script you casted her? How did the casting process work?
Once I was done with the synopsis, I pitched it to her.
Hmm.
So even before, I started writing the script simultaneously, but even before I completed the script, I knew, I pitched it to her. We had a meeting in Mumbai, and she said yes. So I knew, all along I knew Akshara was going to do this.
Okay. All the best for your film, and I'm really looking forward to see it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.